spent about a month improvising with Anton Chekho'vs The Seagull, which is one of his earlier pieces. And each actor here has created for themselves a character who they are close to. And that character has encountered a director who has come to New Orleans putting on The Seagull. So what you're about to see is a play about that process. And so there are some things that might be unclear at first, and hopefully you will begin to see how the rules of this play work. And so I think that's all I have to say. If you have any questions afterwards, we'd love to hear them in the comments. And yeah, without further ado, we will begin. Russell will eventually move. And Madison Callisti is running our lights tonight. He's also kind of running on the fly, figuring things out. So we don't really know what he's going to do either tonight. We have an idea. So yeah, we hope you enjoy. Greetings. I'm not at all surprised to find you here. I felt that there were cosmic happenings. There's an energy in the room. I know because I've been here before, and I manifested some of this energy myself. Yes, I've drawn from its storehouse. I have imminent potentialities. You see, it's something I've learned in my studies. All places hold unique memories within them. And here in this room, I myself was a channel for the movement of energies, coming from outside of me, from multiple times in history, and multiple realities, really, alternate versions of the same event colliding and turning in on itself. Variations, yes, to come back. I walk on the sidewalk to wherever I'm led to go that day. I find that establishing where you are will provide your actions with purpose. This layering on of realities is written in the Book of the Dead. You see, it's very difficult. It requires much practice to experience reality as such because, well, it's overwhelming. Myriad possibilities in rapid succession. Limits dissolving. One can only face the sky, receive a blessing. Face the earth, share a blessing. There was a time once, you could say I had a kind of break. I dipped my toes into the ever-flowing stream, which swept me into the infinite ocean. There, all points in time, equally real, equally present. I can hear some of you now, the chatter of your minds, this mystical mumbo-jumbo. But it was in this very room where I looked in one day to find a strange crew of travelers really navigating the cosmic crossroads. They called themselves actors. I bared witness and even took part in their process, development, their rehearsals. Yes, I'd like to show you, for you to witness yourself. I believe we can do it. I believe we can do it. In Islam, there's a tradition known as zikir, and it is a ceremony of remembrance of the divine. as an interior state of spiritual surrender, and it is made manifest on an exterior, and the union with the beloved is imminently appearing. So now I'll just move these few, things.
He turns a series of mirrors which have been placed in corners of the room. Music slowly rises. He angles the round mirrors just right, then shines his flashlight, and a crisscrossing of light streams shoots across the misty room, revealing the cast in mid-exercise.
Read everybody with your eyes. Search for the spaces in between people. We're walking with extra daily energy. Balance the space. How are we doing? Are we balancing the space? Imagine if it was on the tip of a pen. We were a square, we were on the tip of a pen. How would we keep the space balanced? Search for the spaces in between people. And now everybody find a place to stand in stillness. Something pulled me down here. I would like to work on the seagull. Walk about the space. An object has entered the space. We are now going to pass the object with specificity and with intention. The group now has a responsibility to keep the object in motion and to keep passing the object. How smoothly can you pass the object? How simply can you pass the object? Are we still balancing the space? The object has been dropped. Can you feel that? Yes. The responsibility of the group.
The group comes into circle formation. For the end of auditions, Elaine addresses them.
I want to invite you all to defy your expectations.
You can manifest positively.
Yes.
Hi, FYI, can we keep minimum physical touch around my person, please?
Okay.
Thank you.
So let me get this right. We're cast by default, right? Because no one else showed up.
That's correct.
Oh, we'll need more though, right?
More characters, because there are 3 here.
The play will provide, and we will provide for the play.
Why don't we just throw you in? Have you read a monologue?
Huh?
Your crazy awkwardness. You're totally, completely fucking wrong for Nina, but what you're doing is interesting. You know, she has a breakdown in the end. I think you might be perfect for this. Let's just see.
Cool, I'm familiar with breakdowns. So it's like a tragic comedy?
And it's a tragedy. I hate that word. Elaine says it's comedy. Either way, language is fucking beautiful. Here, just see for yourself.
Okay. What do you mean, kiss the ground I walk on? Why? I should be killed. But yes, he never believed in the theater. He laughed at my dreams. And eventually I too began to laugh. And then with all the anxiety over our affair, the baby, the money, I lost my hands, yes, and my feet. On stage, I had no idea what to do with them. I couldn't control my voice. I didn't know how to say. This is really close to home. The actress, you shot down a doll, remember?
James appears in the window.
I'm here for the right time.
Jesus. Yeah, actually.
Jesus was a holy figure, but I see myself as more human.
Great. You want to jump in here?
Which character was I?
Dude, I think I know what you're on right now.
On?
I'm familiar with that. Yeah. Anyway, do you have a phone we can reach you at to schedule rehearsals?
No phone. I do have a website, but it's down right now.
So you just came in?
I sort of have my own thing about me. I found my way here today following a bird.
Did you?
I did. I can take care of the ceilings.
Awesome.
The ceilings, if you like, I can finish them for you.
Oh, no, that's cool, dude. Penny, right?
Yeah.
Penny, have you acted before? Any theater experience?
No, not at all. No, not. I act awkward mostly. But I thought I'd try just to, get out of my comfort zone a little bit. I'm not really used to being in front of people. I don't really have many friends or like a sense of community. So.
You know, Jesus was a communist.
What?
The Book of Acts is the first record of communism.
And they say I'm funny.
I'm peeing!
She's peeing.
She said she needed a moment. I was going to give that to her. That's cool, though. I mean, most of us are new or totally inexperienced. So I think you'll fit right in.
Okay. Oh, hey, man.
Man? Do I look like a man? I drive through the zoo in Botswana. Had that same feeling then, they said. Here you will find the tiger, the lion, the cheetah, the leopard, the elephant, the hippo, the baboon, the hyena. But there were only zebras, and fish, and snakes, and frogs. What's your deal anyway?
I'm James Nardello of House of Adams. And I'm studying right now, well, many things. I'm a web developer and an entrepreneur, and I'm studying to be the President of the United States. Because I feel that it's my duty as a citizen to take part in the freedom of opportunity. Yes, you see, I have a strong desire to govern, and I think that everyone should access their own energies and communicate to the greater spirit of the
That's
race.
enough! Thank you.
Thank you.
That was enough information for me to understand what you're talking about. Thank you.
Okay, I'll be right back. Please don't touch my things.
Let's touch your thing.
No! She asked us not to.
What Jesus? He tends to appear and disappear for no reason.
Oh. They'll return after 3 days.
Oh, hey, Penelope, welcome back.
Oh, hey, thanks, man.
Ew. When you said that, it makes me feel ugly. Am I ugly? Am I growing a dick?
Probably.
Let's see, a new theater company seeks new talent. Auditions open to all levels of acting experience. Need only be available and open-minded to experimental practices. Seeking of any age. 4 women, 6 men. Text will be provided. Come as you are. Bring only your body, mind, and playful spirit.
Sounds like an ad for a cult.
Wait, does that mean naked? Because I brought clothes. Oh, hey, so you're like the director?
Not exactly. I'm the dramaturg, but I could direct. I know what the play's about and what the representational logistics are. I analyze the characters and their psychological motivations, and I transport them to you. Elaine's on her way. She's actually.
Because you're boring and in person you became an analyst. Am I being rude?
No, you're fine.
Tell me if I'm being rude.
I'm not really an analyst.
You couldn't do it, and so you failed.
It's not that I failed, I just didn't try.
I'm starting to feel like I don't want to be here anymore.
Just wait. I mean, we're already here.
We're here. We're here. We're here. We're here. We're here. We're here. We're already here.
I mean, maybe this is the audition. Maybe there's a hidden camera somewhere.
Petunia,
I'll
Christian,
stand up,
Jeremy,
make a part, open up
Alex.
space.
It's not their names.
Names are just names.
Linguistics, yeah, totally.
The text would evolve.
The text would stay.
So you'd like to set a script.
Chekhov's language is specific, that's why the story is so poignant. It's not something you can just upgrade.
What if we set a score working from ideas of improvisation? We create an essential distillation.
Whatever, as long as we're not changing the words.
For me, it's the images. I've been feeling spontaneous lately.
Huh.
I'd like to break out of my box. It's part of what drew me here to do this. I think for us, a really simple set. We can embrace the whole space and its openness. A chair or two, some stools, a box.
Do you play?
I studied piano in undergrad, came to theater later in life. It reminds me of my mother.
Mother thing. I get it. My mom's sick, actually. Oh, sick. Actually, it's all bullshit, but she's 1,000 miles away. I can't go see her.
Well, I have a rental car for me to borrow it. You could go see her. I'm thinking for the piece and experiment movement. Limited text, lots of improvisation.
Well, it's an interesting exercise, but I don't know. I think we need
In the
to-
past, I've done it and it works. Script is happening. Unfocused direction. What is the body capable of?
Dance.
Dream? Right. Yeah, right. Right after that. Okay. Yeah. Constantine enters from behind the platform.
When do we begin, my dear boy?
In a minute, mother, please. Have some patience.
Oh, Hamlet, speak no more. Thou turnest mine eyes into my very soul, and there I shall send black and grain spots, and as will not live there with taint.
Nay, but to live in the rank sweat of an enseamed bed, stewed in corruption, honeying and making love over the nasty style.
A French horn is played behind the stage.
Wilhelmina picks up a French horn. And blows the
Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to begin. Quiet, please, quiet. I begin. O ye steamed and ancient mists that nightly glide across the surface of this lake, wash our eyes over with sleep, and let us dream of what will be in 200,000 years from now.
In 2,000 years, there will be nothing.
Then let them show us that nothing.
Let them. We are already asleep.
The curtain goes up. A vista opens across the lake. The moon above the horizon is reflected in the water. Nina sits on a big rock dressed all in white.
Men, lions, eagles, and peacocks, geese, horned stags, spiders, silent fish, starfish, and creatures invisible to the eye. All living things, all life, all creation, having come full circle, are extinct, gone, vanished. Thousands of centuries have passed since the earth last bore a living creature. And now the moon lights her lamp in vain. No longer do cranes waken in the meadow at dawn, with cries nor maybugs in the lime groves. And that's all I have so far.
Okay, that was great.
I kind of
Take
feel
this
the
character,
mermaid.
Constantine. It wasn't me, but it was me.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. So what is really you?
We all have different versions in time.
Okay, but let's not get too far from the scene.
I've done further work on my monologue if you'd like for me to share.
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean, no, let's wait until later. Please show us later. Let's just stick with the scene for just a minute.
What happened after I started to speak the words of Constantine was that about halfway through I began to think about a river instead. And the river I began to think about was a river outside of time. And a reality next to this one. And it was whispering past the pines. Yes. At which point it branched off into smaller streams. All of this to say that the river was talking to me insofar as I was the rider upon this river, and the river was running towards the sea, as all rivers do.
Okay, James, hey, this is great, but I really think it would behoove us to keep with this.
Who's the main character?
Well, I see Chekhov creating an egoless environment with no single character or narrative. It's about the world of these characters.
They're interconnected by circumstance.
Yes, and it's about how this defines them, how others may expect or project onto them, and how that feels.
Nick? Precious? I made a bad choice coming here today. I should tell a funny joke. Get a little distance. When you're not comfortable, distance yourself, and everything's okay. Marcus has my pills. Take a break, and I'll be stronger. Get outside. He's probably in fucking Mexico by now. He told me he was going to be fun right now, but it's not fun right now. I don't think that. I think he was lying. I think he was having fun. Stop throwing coins! Just don't throw them anymore. I'm fixing it. I'm trying to help.
Congrats.
I have a feeling that congrats was very sincere.
I'm not upset, but my name is Clark.
Sorry, Clark.
So why don't you do names?
So why don't you talk with inflections in your voice?
What's this, a drawing?
No.
If you were to draw a dick, we'd have something in common.
It's a map.
I'd like to take a look. It looks like a dick and balls without a head.
Why don't we go around the room and say each other's names?
Each other's names.
James Nardello, House of Adams.
Say each other's names, like James Nardello, House of Adams.
Thank you. Penny.
Marcus.
Clark. Elaine.
Wilhelmina.
Oh,
No. It's Penny.
I'm sorry. Hello, Patty.
Oh my god.
Blackout. Clark drops the needle.
Oh, hello. Yes, hello, Marcus.
Do you wish for us to use your full name?
Yes, I would prefer it. Perhaps through this process you'll learn more. I remember when I was under a bridge in Lowell, Massachusetts.
There's what Jack Kerouac.
Yes, I was homeless at the time.
You have a ninja quality about you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm actually just trying to find out things I actually really like about you.
Elaine
Will
just
he be the straw that breaks Clark's back? Penny is terrified of Clark. Not balancing the space exercise, Clark became unhinged with a stick in his hand. A brief moment which Penny can't forget. Will Elaine and Karen ever come together? Can Wilhelmina ever learn anyone else's name?
We should change that line.
Yes, we'll add that to the list.
Move about now like lost souls, lost in a furious flight, possessed by something that can't be named. First, find ways to keep the heartbeat.
And taking care of your personal space. I apologize. And now, scaling it
hetero or
down.
homo?
So, will there be a dead seagull?
Can we manifest it? Can we manifest this as a goal?
Clark questions himself now. How do I deal with this? Looks around at the others. Now you're one of the voices in my head. You and the devil.
Who am I? What do I want? I want to create an image where the eye is moving around a lot.
She has some resistance.
No farther to depart, no more to appear, to pass from existence, to pass away, be lost.
Make
Give yourself a line,
line extended in space, which ends by gradually ceasing to be distinguishable. How can we represent something which represents a passing into? Is it possible to forget, to vanish mid-movement?
The memory fades, love ceases to be present, absence above, absence within. What then is your origin?
Don't think that I'm silent out of pride or semblance.
I don't.
Do you believe that you're an animal?
Yes.
How can we perform absence? How do we? There's so much I still don't know about you.
We change, we stay the same. We gather memories, we confuse memories, and some passions never go away.
What is your body capable of?
I need something other than letting go.
What is it you're searching for anyway?
Something beyond my shallow interests. I feel like I could be doing more, some unthought possibilities than others.
This play is full of things and people talking about things. We need props. We need to dramatize the past. They embody the way the past has a decisive, sometimes explosive influence on the player. The present.
Maybe 3 objects could work?
3?
Skulls, some flowers, a globe, mirrors, stuffed animals, radios.
Popcorn, hamburgers, helicopters, Coca-Cola Classic, vitamins, beans, merry-go-rounds, or tickets to the show.
Come back to the space and search your desire. Remember to keep it with you. And think about this. The religious pray to remember God and be remembered. Pray to yourself that your desire is known to you. You can think with your body. What we're going to do now is we're going to take 4 steps. Each step has a beginning, a middle, and an end. The first step, you have a beginning, a middle, and an end. The second step, the same. At the beginning of the third step, you hear a noise. And at the end of the 4th step, you get attacked by a bird. And we'll add a layer of text. It'll go like this. First step. A young girl lives by the shores of the lake. She loves the lake, like a seagull, happy and free. Then one day, a man comes along and because he has nothing better to do, destroys her. Like the seagull. Wilhelmina,
Yes.
would you like to try?
Hello. I'm Wilhelmina Allen, and I'll be taking 4 steps. A young girl lives by the shores of the lake.
Hi.
She loves it.
This. Hi. Yeah. Hi. Yeah. This is all really weird. It just reminds me. It reminds me of a whole thing I did. I went and took a class with my friend with Stanislavski method or something, and we were literally being these females in a room of 16 years old, 40-year-old men. It was and the instructor ended up killing himself in 2 weeks in. So yeah, I mean it's fine. Her mom got you.
Destroys
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Destroys her.
By the way, I did shrooms for the first time this weekend. Yes.
Please,
Sorry.
like the seagull. The end. Thank you.
Pay attention to how you feel. How the energy has moved you. When everyone is ready, we can all come into a circle here.
She's not coming.
When we are all here, we can begin.
I'm here.
Oh, not really.
Thank you.
We can still do this.
Sometimes we think, I'm afraid now. I've run out of ideas. Ways to step. I don't know any other ways to step. You freak out. I don't have any more ideas. I need to pee. I need some water. I need a break. These are resistances to the moment. Identify these resistances. Maintain focus. In the future, stay in the space if you can. If it's emergency, you can leave. But try and stay in the space. Hold it. If we don't hold the space, the energy is broken. You can feel it, right?
I noticed you were drawing.
Oh yes, it's a story about a Frankenstein character. A platypus whose head is a bird.
How was
But-
your... Okay.
I had this dream. It's preoccupied my mind. I'd like to bring this in next week.
Excellent. And how would this character take more steps, do you think?
This character is strapped to a table, so I actually don't know how it would take 4 steps.
That's all right.
How does this serve the play?
You are breaking her? This is reaching a psychologically dangerous level.
You have personal issues with my methods.
This needs to be a safe place. We should be incorporating the text asking for fears is personally abusive.
A professional relationship can exceed our emotions.
I'll email you tomorrow.
Do you have any more mushrooms?
No. It was like feeling everything all at once, so.
You can manifest such inflation of time on your own. You don't need the drugs. The folds of all history bend to touch side by side. The Cambrian, medieval, modern, ancient, primordial, all experienced together. The immanence of everything.
My river runs to thee. Lucy will welcome me. My river waits reply. O sea, look graciously. Of fleshly brooks from spotted nooks. Say, sea, take me.
They all seem to crave something they don't have. Whatever they have, it's not what they think they want. I'm craving a sandwich. Constantine's too sincere. So sincere that it's off the deep end, a bit like James. None of these characters seem to care for each other. Why write a play like that?
So strange. I was called to come here. This play is like a past of mine. Another life I once had in another world. Very similar to this one, but not.
What do you think?
I don't know. I'm happy as long as it keeps coming on time.
I believe it's possible. James experiences time faster than we do.
It's very much the natural flow of things. Today I just followed a bird here. I found myself on the other side of this fence, and the lights were on. So I thought I'd take a peek in the window.
I've only ever experienced time in a linear fashion. What's that like for you?
For me,
Yeah.
while I walk around, I like to see people on the streets and spread my teaching there. I teach the chakras ways of manifesting destiny. I go to the library and use the internet to build my website. It's my health foods business. I make it a point to go there when it seems like I'm going there. And I live just next door There's no windows in my room.
You live alone or roommates?
I thought that was an Airbnb.
Oh yes, the house is occupied some of the time. I just come back when it's not. They don't go in that room. It's kind of a storage, but it's spacious. So that's the best way to see if there's anyone in here from up on the fence there.
I think you're gonna do great in this part, but you gotta learn your lines for next week.
But yes, I went in to meditate on the book just now and came right back. It seems that I came at the right time, yes?
He's experienced, I think, subjectively, 12 to 18 hours in the past 15 minutes.
You wouldn't hurt anyone, right?
Not anymore.
So, have you read this script?
I read it about 15 or 20 times.
This fucking motley crew.
Very strange. Why did it come about like this? Karen, you want him to do this as a...
Oh, no, not really. I know it's never going to be a career. I just want to get back to writing, journalistic, academic shit. But, I don't know.
Yeah, same. Just stalling. I don't want to be an actor, but I don't know what else. Waiting for that thing. Waiting for some sign. What's up, James? Is this
It's like me reading. I can see it all very quickly. You can train yourself to have a photographic memory. I was walking, and I read this a couple of times now. I can see Constantine, his agony is only a cry for attention. For me, he has invested the theater with the power of an idol, which he hopes to gain some transcendence. But he confuses the target with the aim. Reading Islam, you will find that it is ultimately the quality of our aim. You see, our attention that creates the world, and not what we aim.
It's kind of fucking right.
And Dorn and Soren, they're all convinced of their own importance, murmuring of discontent. And Nina and Trigorin and Medvedenko, they're all tangled up and in love with the wrong person. And they only want others to listen to them. And Arkadna has this kind of fatal gloominess about her.
You're fucking with me. You've read this before.
No, just a couple times.
Oh, James, it's on camp.
I come and go, I talk to a lot of people.
From traveler in the byways of time.
The play jumps in time. It shows us how brief life is and the importance of moving on through levels while we still can. You see, I went to prison for a while. I learned a lot there.
What got you in there?
I'm not going to get into that.
How long were you in there?
It was longer than a year, I think.
Real time.
Not sure. That's what I was learning in there. Manifesting my will. Reading the teaching of Islam. It's a lot about the human spirit. How we tangle ourselves in our own confusion. People now are turning themselves around in circles,
I do that.
distracted by who knows that. And they need to find their power.
I think too much and overanalyze everything, and everybody and everything just falls into a fucking trap. Fuck!
When do we open again?
2 weeks? Fuck!
At some point, doesn't the blocking need to be understood and wrapped up?
What will the moon be made out of?
What? The moon?
Yeah, over the lake.
Oh, the moon, right, yeah. Well, I don't know. Actually, there's a lot of shit about how the set will be that I don't know yet.
Wait, where are we now?
Mind is in body. Body is an environment.
But where are we, like,
It's hard to remember.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, bring them up a level. Quick run of feet. Providing the transfer space within to opening up. Offering new possibilities. Growing into a new shape. Restructuring to allow for new perceptions.
That didn't fucking turn out. You saw the Oriole today, and that's the one you want. No, not that bird. Maybe a heron. A long, slender neck. Perfect. Graceful. But it's the neck. See it flying majestically? The neck! You can crush it. And that's what happens here. But the page before it, it's a hand. It grabs the neck of a bird. Just a gloved hand. A scalpel. No, fuck the bird! Where's my phone? fine. Just call Verizon. No. Phone. This bird is not a heron. Not a heron! It's a man. Too many things going on in my head. Just pick one. Neck of a human, head of a bird, platypus secretes its own milk. It doesn't have nipples. Here, you would see a syringe. Oh, shit. All your notes are on your phone. Hey, Siri! Hey, Siri! It's okay. Start over. One fine day, he woke up from a dream and he wrote, secrete skin side on a forehead? I can't remember this. I need my phone. Hey, Siri! Okay. I don't know where it is. All right, it's good. It's time to get back to work. Focus, 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 Wilhelmina. Really important. Hey, Siri, focus. You don't want to lose your full frame because that would embarrass your mother. And it's not about the bird. No. It's about the fact that we can't accept ourselves. Show this. Otherwise, it's not going to look like it's anything but a stupid comic. The woman can't stand the way she looks. She's getting old. She's noticing cracks in her skin. And they're not laughing cracks. She lives in anger. She lives in confusion. She lives life in misery. She lives on the... Fuck. Where's my phone? And who cares about a Fulbright? I'm not doing art anyway. I fucking hate it. It's stupid. Okay, stop crying. It's fine. I'll just call Marcus up. Hey, Siri! That's enough! Well, anyway, there's this man. He's strapped to a table, poor man. He can't feed himself, so they do it for him. Feeding tubes. One here. One here. Except it's not the fist of a man, it's the fist of a pig. I'm not going to that stupid fucking play anymore. I'm just gonna go stay home and chill out.
You keep cutting yourself off on the same line.
Oh no.
And I'm just curious, if you want to go back, we can.
Okay. I can't do this play. My mind's occupied by what's going on in my dream. I can't stop it from playing.
Well, it's a dream.
Well, it's a dream that I had, and as soon as it stays in my mind, I see something once, and I see it all the time. Did you know the name Wendy didn't exist until Peter Pan?
Therapist named Wendy.
Mine too.
No fucking way.
Look at all Wendy's talk to crazy people. What do you have anyway? What do you take?
Adderall, anti-anxiety, some antidepressants, periodic. What about you?
Yeah. Oh, this and that. I love a good release. But you're not going to like me because I'm rich. My family's rich. They have a lot of money. I'm really sorry. A lot of money. That's okay.
This cast would work, I think. You might come together in an odd sort of way. Yeah, maybe things will keep going afterwards. I guess they just do.
The dream is always there, so it's not really a dream anymore. It's my reality. So I have to download it. Have you ever looked at a bird and looked at its eye? It's like the devil. Vacant. This is not a seagull. The bird in my dream, it's bright and orange. Like an Oreo. I think it's because Marcus and I were talking about platypi and their nipples. They all lay eggs. It's hysterical because they're mammals!
That's wonderful, Willa. Maybe we can use that. We look back at our dreams, whatever parts that stick out in our brain. We can bring those in. There are so many ways it can get to you. So many ways you can use it. Traveling inward, eyes closed. We pull the dreams towards our body.
Just look in the sign. How do you do?
James, such a strange creature. James, what is it you're searching for?
I don't search, I'm doing something that's different.
Everyone would be here by now. Me too. I won't go to sleep for like 19 minutes. What on earth are we trying to do here?
We're receiving an image.
the self.
But what if we only just got a self?
What is he doing?
I'm just flipping a sign.
He's working. Inside you feel you are nothing. And you know that not to be and not to have gives an immeasurable freedom.
All of it's trouble for nothing.
Nothing is the key.
And now we feel gravity pulling us towards the earth, feeling the bottoms of our feet flat against the ground. Finding a quiet space, and sitting there by yourself.
Here it was. Chapter 21, page 151. The inevitable end of everything presented itself to me for the first time with irresistible force. They spoke, but what they said was, if not meaningless, then inconsequential. For were they both able to speak from the heart, they would have looked into each other's eyes, and Constantine would have said, only you're going to die, die. And Nikolai would have only answered, I know I'm going to die, but I'm afraid. And they would have said nothing else if they would have spoken from the heart. Anyhow, Nikolai says, don't think badly of me, Costa. Those were the only sincere words spoken. Levin kissed his brother, but there was nothing he could know to say to him. Levin thereafter saw either death or the approach of it everywhere. Death is so close. Why live? What the fuck? I thought.
How was your weekend?
I don't remember. It was fine. I just wish people would stop sometimes. It's loud here.
What?
Yeah, people celebrate weddings and funerals the same way here. Everything's been so freaked out lately.
Well, you know what they say. Reality is the leading cause of stress to those in touch with it.
I believe it. Many people can walk around all chipper like there's just no fucking problem for them. I mean, is the world as bleak and mathematical as it seems? Language makes our world, right? But what's outside of language? They don't care. They've got no interest in learning and grooving their minds and what they say. Jesus, I'm sorry. I am going to get a migraine if I don't stop.
Nah, it's cool, dude. It's like the wormhole effect or something. Like, one answer can lead back to like 10 more questions. So just run with it. You know, it's all you gotta do is say yes, and it's gonna be good.
Yes. Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Oh, it's Marcus. Hi, Marcus.
Hi. I thought everyone was going to be here today.
Me too. And I was like really late.
I thought Mark would be here.
He'll be here.
I'm okay. What's the matter, Marcus?
Nothing. It's okay. Let's just keep going.
Like Jesus.
I was
Like
just-
Jesus.
I was just next door.
You found yourself here again at the right time. You know, you can come in through the front door.
Well, the window's always open, whereas the door's closed.
It's unlocked.
It's less inviting. I prepared a monologue.
Fantastic.
I have to show you.
Are you ready
Yes,
to?
I'm ready.
Okay. Which monologue?
Constantine's.
Okay, great. Whenever you're ready. Watch out.
James has internalized the text.
Still like to hear it. James, can you incorporate any of those words from the monologue into what you're doing?
Words?
He hasn't prepared. This is what is prepared.
Yes, the text.
I did memorize the words, but then I had to unlearn them. It was too much. I was taking on too much, and I had to unlearn.
This is his
But you can learn them again.
Yes, I can learn them. I just have to read them.
We're just going to do a complete movement piece.
Go in the direction of an adaptation. At this point, I'm not sure if we should stifle impulses in this. At this point, we should run with what we have. With the things that we have. Hello, Clark. we're discussing possible ways of proceeding with the production of the play The Seagull. We have 2 weeks until we open the show, and I'm suggesting that with the amount of time we have to work together, we would be best off if we were to move in a nonverbal, gestural direction where we internalize the text.
No, we have to include text. Okay. We can't do the full text, but we should at least memorize some of the text.
You know, personally, I can't stand Chekhov anymore.
We don't need a definitive text.
Although yes, I do agree. We should work with the text that we already have. But sometimes learning a text will actually put a barrier around a performance. And wouldn't it be more exciting if we discovered the text ourselves?
Wait, what do you mean? Now, what does that mean?
Something's really down here. We should try and be really spontaneous. It should come out of a need. We all know the sequel now, more or less, and the characters we've each taken on. Now, what if we were to say something of our own, use our own words? We'll record the words we make up and see if it works. See if coming from us, if when we say our own words it means something, or if it's like Chekhov. There are only 2 things that we need to do this play: an actor and an audience. And in this way we have the possibility to communicate our truths to each other. When we say truth,
I feel bad for Elaine. She's going through some stuff.
Everything's such a layer with you, Blaine.
I'm really disappointed in rehearsal today.
I'm feeling trapped in here. Outside, I'm never alone. There's always the birds and the squirrels. Here, there's nothing. Except for maybe the tiniest living thing standing on the edge of a hair.
No, it's okay. We can still do something. It's okay. I just feel bad. I think Karen and Elaine want different things. Well, this looks like the right color. It's gonna work. It's gonna work really well. In like 20 minutes, we're gonna feel great. Everything's fine.
Everything's always fine with you, Marcus.
Yeah, everything is fine. It's fine. With Elaine, though, sometimes I can't tell if she's teaching me or hurting me.
She wants something mystical to happen. Like for us to open up and get out of our skin and live in somebody else's. And I don't know how to do that. I've never done it before. Or maybe she's a witch and she wants to peel off your face and add it to her collection. I mean, I don't know.
Maybe she is a witch. But she means something. Like her exercise too deep, I think. Like my dog leaving means something. I just haven't figured it out yet. But James said that the creature is done away with and taken over by the being who knows no limits. And maybe that means Baco?
Is this the right time?
Yes, James. You always seem to know. James.
I don't know what to do with the crew. I have so many hopes for the rehearsal and what this play can be, but Karen hates me, and Lily seems totally indifferent about everything. I can't get a read on Clark, and he seems like maybe he doesn't like it or dislike it, and the other 2 might be coming along.